Welcome back to On the Roll with Matt. Today I want to talk about pushing through pain, exhaustion, discouragement, and all the thoughts that tell us it would be understandable to stop fighting. This message is not coming from someone who has everything figured out. I am speaking to myself as much as I am speaking to anyone else. Living with a disability means that pain and fatigue are part of my everyday life. Some days, even basic things require more effort than people realize. There are mornings when my body is tired before the day has even begun. There are moments when my thoughts tell me that I have done enough, endured enough, and have every reason to give up. And honestly, those thoughts can sound very reasonable. Sometimes people around us reinforce them. They may mean well when they tell us that nobody could blame us for staying where we are. They remind us of everything that has happened to us, everything we have lost, and every limitation standing in our way. Compassion matters. Understanding matters. Rest matters. But compassion should help us heal and move forward. It should not convince us that we are incapable of growing. There is a difference between recognizing that you have been a victim and building your identity around remaining one. What happened to you may not have been your fault. Your illness may not be your fault. Your disability, trauma, addiction, betrayal, or loss may not be your fault. But as difficult as it is to accept, healing and moving forward are still our responsibility. That is not blame, that is empowerment. Through earning my Bachelor of Science in Behavioral Health Sciences, I learned more about resilience, human behavior, trauma, addiction, and the way our thoughts influence our choices. One thing that continues to stand out to me is that avoidance can strengthen the very fear and helplessness we are trying to escape. Every time we automatically retreat from discomfort, we can unintentionally teach ourselves that we are incapable of facing it. But every time we take one healthy step forward, even a small one, we begin to build confidence and resilience. That does not mean ignoring our bodies, pretending we are fine, or pushing ourselves until we break. Rest is not weakness. Asking for help is not failure. Sometimes the strongest choice we can make is to pause, recover, and accept support. But resting so we can continue is different from surrendering our lives to hopelessness. Resilience is not the absence of pain. It is the decision that pain will not have the final say. Strength is not pretending that nothing affects us. Strength is acknowledging the weight and choosing to carry what we can today. Character is not formed only when life is comfortable. It is often formed in the moments when quitting would be understandable, but we choose to take one more step. Romans tells us that suffering can produce perseverance. Perseverance can produce character, and character can produce hope. That does not mean suffering is good or that we should go looking for it. It means God can use even the hardest parts of our lives to produce something meaningful within us. For me, surrendering to God does not mean becoming passive. It means admitting that I cannot control everything while still taking responsibility for what I can do. I surrender the outcome to God, and then I ask, what is the best I can do today, in Him and through Him? Some days, my best may look strong and productive. Other days, my best may simply be getting out of bed, making a phone call, completing one task, going to a meeting, asking for help, or refusing to return to an old destructive habit. The size of the step is not always what matters. What matters is that I keep moving in the right direction. So fight. Fight for your healing. Fight for your recovery. Fight for your faith. Fight for your family. Fight for the person God is shaping you to become. You do not have to fight everyone around you. This is not about anger, division, or proving that you are tougher than somebody else. It is about fighting the hopelessness, fear, shame, resentment, and helplessness that try to take control within you. You can be gentle with yourself without giving up on yourself. You can acknowledge your limitations without allowing them to define your entire future. You can accept what happened without accepting that this is where your story must end. I need to remind myself of this every day. I am still learning how to surrender. I am still learning how to trust God with what I cannot control. I am still learning how to give Him the pain, the fear, and the exhaustion while offering Him the best I have today. Sometimes that best does not feel like much, but when it is honestly given, it is enough for today. Tomorrow I will surrender again. Tomorrow I will fight again. We may be tired. We may be hurting. We may need to rest along the way. But we are still here. And as long as we are still here, there is still purpose, possibility, and hope. Do not allow your pain to convince you that you are powerless. Keep getting back up. Keep choosing responsibility. Keep building resilience. Keep becoming stronger in character. Keep surrendering what you cannot control to God, and keep the fight going. This is On the Roll with Matt. Until next time, keep rolling forward.